Hi everyone, it's Ashley. Thank you so much for clicking on my video today. So guys, I am so excited today to be bringing you this video. It is a little bit of a Target haul and Target Christmas. So with that being said, I have a few crafts that I want to get done today, and I am so excited to be doing Christmas crafts and to just kind of get into the spirit. I'm also excited to show you guys what I found at Target recently in the dollar spot for Christmas. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's move to the side and we'll start crafting. Okay, so bringing in my first little item here. These are just a 2-set pack of towels, and of course it is a $5 item. So I'll just quickly snip these apart here. And I'm just gonna pull these first, just so that way I can go ahead and turn off my Easy Press Mini. So as soon as I saw this, I immediately knew that I had to get it and I had to use it for Christmas. I think that this is just so pretty. And like I said, as soon as I saw it, I knew that this would be my Christmas towels for my oven. At least for now. I usually do change them probably at least a couple times, but for the time being, I thought that this would be so pretty to have hanging from my oven door. I am definitely one of those girlies. I like to have my little towel seasonally, and normally I will do our monogram. That's kind of my go-to, kind of in general, but definitely in the case of my kitchen towels. I just think it's super classy look, and I like to go for that look. Oops, just kind of got the wrong area there, but no problem. I'll just push it back down, grab the area that I'm looking for. And then it can be a little hard to see on this glitter iron-on. So I'm just gonna take my time here and really look at what I'm doing, because this is so pretty and I definitely do not want to mess it up at this point. Okay, so here is just my little monogram. I just cut out a little M, and I just found this in Design Space. It's just an M with a little holly plant cut out of it. So I thought that was super cute and simple. When it's kind of like this 2-pack like this, I like to keep them layered on my oven. So there's usually one that is kind of more of a design and then one that's a little more simple. So normally I will put our monogram on the one that is a little more simple, and then kind of let the other one be the focus. So just quickly bringing in a lint roller. I will just lint roll the area I plan to put this in. And then I'm just going to take my monogram here. Because they had it folded in thirds, it does give you a little bit of an idea of where you want to place your monogram. So you can follow that or however you feel comfortable. I'm just gonna try to kind of center it in what I can see of those lines, and then I'll just kind of take it and fold it back up just to make sure. And I think that looks great. So let's go ahead and put this out one more time, and we will get this pressed down. So just double checking that it is in fact straight, and I think that looks great. Sorry, I know it's a little glare there. I have my Easy Press here turned to medium heat, which is the second wavy line there. And I'm just gonna go through and constantly moving my mini around. I will just go through and do about 30 seconds per area. But as your iron-on starts to lay down, you will kind of notice that it's not popping up. And I think that once you work with it for a little bit, you will kind of see that you can tell when the iron-on is kind of laying down and you're getting nice heat to it. So just keep that in mind, but you do want to keep your mini in motion, okay? Okay, so I think that's just about good. While I have it here, I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it over, and then I'm just gonna hit it with just a little bit of heat from the back, just to ensure that we get a nice adhesion on my towel here, because this is so cute. Considering my husband, or myself for that matter, doesn't get it dirty, I plan to have this up for, I think, most of the season. Unless I find something cuter, am I right? So let's fold our towel back here and see what we think. All right, and that cooled down nicely. So let's go ahead and peel it off. If I'm seeing any areas that are lifting, I will just lay my liner back down and hit it with a little more heat, but that laid down beautifully. And oh my gosh, I absolutely love the gold glitter with that pink stripe. I think that that is so classy. I love it. And then considering that the other towel that goes with it is this really pretty kind of sunburst star look, I think that these came out so cute, and I will be so happy to have these on my oven door. All right, guys, I think that's my only iron-on press. And turn off our easy press and let's move on. Bringing in my next blank here, this is just a circle sign from Target. Now, this is not from Christmas. I want to say it's from around Valentine's Day or spring. I'm not sure. It's just a circle, and it has this really pale pink frame around it. It was, of course, $5, and it says 1 count wood tray pink. So this is actually a wood tray. I thought it was like for your wall, so I'm surprised. A sign, you know? So I thought that I was being super inventive here and using it in a different way, but apparently I am using it the way it was meant to be made. So that's nice too. I decided to just go in and cut out a wreath that I have had my eye on, and I thought that this would be a really pretty blank for that. Now, this is not going to be a tray that I sit in my kitchen and that I put like around the sink, and that has that comes in contact with water or anything like that. So I'm not worried about that. Now, if you're going to use a tray that comes like in contact with water, I would think maybe go with like a different design where you can kind of have it off to the side. Since I'm not, uh-oh, I lost a little bit of my design there. Yeah, I think in the grand scheme of things, it'll be okay. Let's see. It's coming off a little dark on camera, but it's just a really deep red. It's a maroon, and I lost a little one of my branches there, if I'll show you there. But I think, like I said, in the grand scheme of things, I think that once it's down, I think it'll be fine. And then I have this piece of scrap transfer tape. Now, this is not big enough for my design. However, I think that I can get it over most of my design. I'm confident enough that I can then transfer that to my blank. Now, if you are not confident in that, if you are just starting out, absolutely go with a full piece of transfer tape. It will make your life much easier. But I just have this sitting to the side here, and I think that it is going to be just big enough that I will be able to manage. But we'll see if those are famous last words, right? So I just kind of set that in the middle, and then I think that once I kind of get a side of this started, I can then just kind of remove it from there. And if not, this will be a great lesson in not doing something just because it's easier. Okay, so then just bringing in my little tray here, I thought that I would just kind of lay this in the middle, and then that way I could put my candle and little decorations right into my tray. And I just thought that this would make for a really nice kind of decorative border around said decorations. So I'm just gonna go in and kind of lay this down with my fingers, just because I do have a lot of exposed vinyl. So I don't wanna go in with my scraper and then pull that up, right? So once I kind of get those edges laid down, I will go in the middle just where my transfer tape is and just kind of reinforce that. Bringing in my weeding tool, I'll just grab a corner and we will just slowly begin to pull this up, just pushing down any areas that doesn't want to lay down. Great. And then I just got a little bit, my transfer tape ripped here. No problem, I'll just go in, grab this corner. Okay, and there we go. That's my second little craft. What do you guys think? So I think that this will be so sweet to just set like a nutcracker and a candle and then like some maybe little sign on it and just set this on my entryway table. And I thought that that would be so sweet. I love the pink and red theme, so I am so enjoying this. Let's move on to our next craft. Next up, I just had this little trio of ornaments. These were $1 each. They're just called Ornament, $1. These were also from the Target dollar spot. I'm going to grab a alcohol swab, just clean the surface of my ornament here, just so it has time to dry. And these were so sweet. Like this one's a gray color with a little reindeer inside. This one is pink with a little white Christmas tree. And then this one is green with a little house. And I thought that these would be super sweet to give as gifts. Kind of almost like on a gift, you know, like as a gift tag. So that was kind of my idea for this. So I just went in and typed out the initials of the 3 families that I had in mind for this out of this really pretty gold permanent vinyl from Oracle 651. It's one of my favorite golds. It's so pretty. So just bringing in that same piece of transfer tape, I'll just set it right over my 3 initials. And then I'll just come in and I'm gonna trim as close as I can around my design. And then also between my letters. And I should have kind of spaced those a little more to give myself a little more grace, but we got through it. So let's see, let's just burnish these down just a little, just to make sure they come off. And then the K is gonna go on the little sweet pink one here. So I was just thinking about laying this right on the front. Or should I kind of do it over to the side? Because then you can kind of see what's in the middle more. I think that that might be kind of cute. What do you think? I think I'm gonna go with it. So I kind of like it over to the side a little. My idea was to put it in the center, but I think I kind of like that. Okay, and I got one little bubble there. Let's see if we can get it out. That looks good. Okay, I think it's so cute. I do have one bubble there I will try to remedy, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and move on. So my next one is B, and that is gonna go on our sweet little reindeer here. And for this one, since the reindeer is looking this way, I think that I'm gonna put this one to this side so that we can see that sweet reindeer face. And I'm gonna be a little more conscious this time of trying to get that bubbles out, because I did get a bubble in that K, but I also want to be careful because I don't want to obviously break my ornament, right? So just finding that fine line between the two. Oh, how sweet is that one? I love it. That came out super cute. I love putting it to the side. Super good choice. Okay, and then last but not least, we just have an E. They bought their first home this year, so I just thought, oh my gosh, it couldn't be more perfect. And this one, I actually think I will do center, just kind of as the house, as the backdrop. So let's see how we like that. Yeah, I love it. I think that looks super cute. Okay guys, so this is my little trio of ornaments. I'm trying to get it so there's not a glare. I hope that you guys can see it, but these are how they came out. I absolutely love them. So let's see if I can give you a little bit of a close-up here without a glare. So this is just how they came out. I love that it's so dimensional because it has that glass on the front and then we put our letter on side. So this is how those came out. I love them. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on to our next craft. Bringing in this little gingerbread man. This is just a little cookie tin. It is also from Target Dollar Spot. It was $3. I just thought this would be super cute for the teacher to send some cookies or sweets in the holidays. So I got this little gingerbread man. And I just very simply went in and typed out Mary in one of my favorite fonts. And I just thought that this would be cute to just put right on our little gingerbread man, just to add a little sentiment. But this is just an idea, right? You take this idea and run with it. So maybe you could put your teacher's name, maybe you could put your child's name or whoever you're gonna gift it to's name. You could put like Christmas 2023 would be super cute, maybe for like neighbor gifts. So as always, you know, these are just ideas. You run with it and take it wherever you like. That is the beauty in crafting. So I think just about there looks really nice. I'm just gonna lay that down with my finger. It should want to stick. And how cute. I absolutely love it. And how sweet is this gingerbread man? I mean, really. Oh, such a good choice. I love him. All right, guys, let's do our last craft and we are done. Now, this little frame is not from Target. It is from the Dollar Tree. However, I think that we have all seen it and we probably all have them or are aware of them. So I figured I could probably throw this in and you guys would kind of understand where I'm coming from. But I wanted to change out the little sign for in front of my daughter's room. So I love to get these little frames at Dollar Tree because they open up really, really nicely, just like a picture frame. So it's super simple to change it out. I just cut a piece of cardstock at 5 by 5. I put that right into my frame and then I apply my vinyl or HTV to that. Just like that. And it's super easy to just cut down a piece of cardstock to 5 by 5 and then put that right into the frame, and it's super easy to switch out your designs. So I just cut out this design from CRICUT Design Space, and as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to make this, and I thought that this would be the perfect little blank for it. So I'm not even going to tell you guys what this says because I feel like I'm gonna want to sing it, and I absolutely cannot sing. And I don't want to put you guys through that, so we can see what it says here. And one of my little L's got a little wonky. That's fine. I'm just going to go in, center it as best as I can. But, you know. All right, and then I'll just go in. I need to collect the inside of my A's here because it is a sweet little A with a little lowercase inside there. And I just love the shape of this. It's like a shape of a Christmas tree, but with the words, and I just think it's super sweet. I just cut that out of that same maroon color, and then for the top one, I cut it out of a pink color, just because I thought it would be nice to have just a little bit of contrast. And actually in Design Space, I think they had like every line a different color, which was super cute, but I didn't want to have to worry about trying to line up every line. So that was not going to work for me. And I just noticed I lost one of my L's, so here we go. Okay, Okay, so I wasn't able to find my little L, which is fine. No harm, no foul. I'm going to leave this in here because I want to show you guys it happens to the best of us. I literally did not even notice that that little L was missing until it was too late. So luckily I do save all of my designs. So I will just go back in and just cut out just that either one L or one line, depending on whatever's easiest. And then I will get that laid down. So no problem. Like I said, it happens to the best of us. Things do not always go perfectly for me, so do not think that that is the case. So I'm just going to kind of try to center this as nice as I can, but also realizing that I need to put my fa at the top, and then also just bringing in this piece of scrap transfer tape because this is cardstock we're laying this down on, right? So I don't want it to be too tacky because I don't want it to rip my paper. So just being conscious of that. And then I'll just grab my sweet little fa that's gonna go right at the top. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put this right at the top, just trying to center it as best as I can, but not going for perfection here. Okay, perfect. Okay, and this is how my last little sign came out. I think it is so sweet. I love it. I do need to go back in and cut my L, but you know, if that is the biggest problem I have today, I'm still doing pretty good, right? So guys, let's bring in all of our crafts and see what we got done today. All right, guys, that's everything. Look at everything we got done. I am so happy. And let me tell you, I am in such the Christmas spirit. I am so excited to be sharing this with you guys. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you for keeping me company while I craft. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.